In the long cultural history we and the horse share, there have always been those who seek ways to enhance the impressive harmonious energy of these animals, to harness it, and to meld it with the perfection of the human art of equitation. Hans-Juergen Neuhauser's training concept is based on hippological foundations and herd psychological and training physiological principles. It transcends riding style and is just as applicable to classic, Spanish, English, and Western riding styles as it is to any type of work with the horse from the ground. See for yourself, to the point and in detail, how real body language works with the horse, and how horses can be optimally trained physiologically for coordination of movement and strength and stamina from the floor, using only nonverbal communication. And learn more about the principles of HJN-Reiten, its philosophy, the method, and how it really works. A short retrospect will convince you that every horse in the world understands HJN-Reiten, the fine art of pure communication between human and horse. Hans-Juergen Neuhauser has proven that, both with free-ranging wild mustangs on the prairie, as well as with really dangerous problem horses in the United Arab Emirates. To become one with the horse, to feel the movement of its muscles, to meld one's own experience with that of the horse. Who wouldn't want that? The internationally successful horse trainer Hans-Juergen Neuhauser has recognized that fine non-verbal communication with the horse is only possible by maintaining control of the awareness of one's own body. He has discovered how real body language works. The training system HJN-Reiten, developed by Neuhauser based on this knowledge, is not only impressive at international horse shows and exhibitions, but can be learned. Neuhauser teaches his methods at numerous seminars and training events at home and abroad. Emphasizing guidance exercises, free circle exercises, and riding with the finest of aids make up the three pillars of the training, whereby the human exercises control over the horse in a respectful manner. Hans-Juergen Neuhauser, born in 1963, comes from Bavaria, Germany. He communicates with horses on an entirely different level using a method he developed himself. In this film, you will see that the communication between human and horse works anywhere in the world, whether on the never-ending American prairie, the hot Saharan desert, or in his home country of Germany. Hans-Juergen Neuhauser has developed a method of understanding horses and communicating with them, completely without violence, and in contrast to most other trainers, without a bridle, without lines or rope, without any other devices. And now, Hans-Juergen Neuhauser shows how the communication between human and horse really works. And that without the usual training methods, body language, how it really works and what it can accomplish.
I couldn't even get close to him. I couldn't stroke him. He flipped out immediately. He thought someone wanted to hurt him. It was an incredible battle to give him his inoculation back then. We had to resort to force to do it. I can approach him again. Actually, he's no longer a problem at all, and he's exercised normally, in a manner fitting to horse physiology.
the Rock Springs Wild Horse Holding Facility in Wyoming. And indeed, the mare stops on his command. A wild horse, having contact with a human being for the first time in its life, understands Hans-Jürgen with no problem after a very short time. His relaxed posture communicates to the mare that he is friendly and wants to do her no harm.
Sharjah belongs to the United Arab Emirates. It is the third largest emirate and lies south of Dubai. There lay a very special challenge that were so aggressive that no one could manage them anymore. I knew about the white stallion, El Adzadik, the main stud of Sharjah. I knew that trainers from all over the world had tried their hand on this horse and had failed. I was aware that the horse was very dangerous and had seriously injured several people, and 7 years is a very long time.
The second problem case was the stud Absabsh. But how far can this trust, gained in so short a time, go? Would the horse stay with him if the gates were opened? Or would he attack his handlers again or run over to the mare's boxes? The stud farm administration is nervous.
And the horse is completely his brain with Hans' brain. They know what they mean if he want to stop without talk or stop, just with hand and his body. So what I think and I believe that the God give Hans special things, because special things to have this contact with horses. This I am sure.
So you mean you are sure that God gave him a special gift?
Yeah, a special gift. Actually, God give everybody, but some with horses, some with another things. But Hans, I think this lovely gifts from the God. Yeah.
How did you come to the awareness that enabled you to express yourself in this fine language?
I have done adagio acrobatics, acrobatics in slow motion in full body gold. I had to learn to move anatomically correctly in slow motion. Through that, I developed a pronounced awareness of self. When one has understood how body language works, it becomes logic at some point. But the logic only becomes clear when one perceives oneself within a given framework, when one can discern the difference between how I think I'm moving and how I really am moving.
And is it possible to get riding lessons from you?
Yes, of course. We give riding lessons here, both individual hours on riding-related themes, as well as lessons on communication with horses from the ground. We offer 1-day and 3-day seminars, 1-day introductory seminars to introduce the theme, and 3-day intensive seminars. Trainees come to us. We're just starting a trainer school. That means that we are starting to train co-trainers. Horses are also trained here at the HJN Training Center. People bring their horses to us to foster their further development. Some of the animals are problem horses. Often, of course, we also get horses that need to be prepared for riding or need to receive further training from the saddle to be stabilized. There are many different possibilities and ways to get additional education on this theme, to receive training, and thus further develop one's knowledge and skill.
you will gain insight into how the refined, clear body language really works. Observe the fine nonverbal interaction and let yourself be enchanted by the special, respectful bond between human and horse.
Welcome to the Lipica stud farm. I am pleased to see how many of you have come to Lipica.
I warmly welcome the large number of observers and participants of our HJN seminar who have come to Lipica today.
So schalten wir hoch, Knieaktion, und so schalten wir herunter. Es geht punktgenaue Gangartenwechsel.
This is gearing up, knee action, and this is gearing down. It has to do with changing gait on the dot.
Ich mache in der nächsten Runde an diesem Eck einen Fehler.
In the next round, I'm going to make a mistake in this corner on purpose.
Jetzt steht sie im Eck.
Now she's standing in the corner.
Warum?
Why?
Weil meine Fußspitzen ihr diesen Weg abgeschnitten haben.
Because the tips of my feet have cut off her path.
Jetzt kommt ein Wallach.
Now we'll work with a gelding.
Ja, wir haben eine Stute, eine Wallach und einen Hengst.
We have a mare, a gelding, and a stallion.
Denn mir ist wichtig, dass Sie sehen, dass ich nicht zufällig mit einem Pferd toll klarkomme, sondern dass es mit mehreren Pferden geht.
It is important to me that you see that I don't just happen to get along with a certain horse, but that it works with various horses.
Der ist ein bisschen schüchtern, sieht man.
He is a bit shy, you can see that.
Der ist die Halle nicht gewöhnt.
He is not used to the hall.
War gestern das erste Mal hier herin.
Yesterday was his first time in this hall.
Und ich bin froh, dass er jetzt so nervös ist.
And I am glad that he is so nervous.
Denn so kann ich euch zeigen, wie man auch mit einem nervösen Pferd, wie man das für sich gewinnt.
That gives me the opportunity to show you how even a nervous horse can be won over.
Ja, gut. Ja, super.
Good, super.
Parade.
Half halt.
Und Sie sehen, das ist eine kurze Bewegung.
And you can see that it is only a short movement.
Denn wenn ich die zu lange mache,
Because if I make them too long,
Trab halt.
trot, halt.
Gymnasticizing guidance exercises put the trainer in a position in front of the horse, guiding it purposefully through a parcours or obstacle course. The pylons help the trainer structure the room. The horse doesn't merely trot along behind the trainer, but is actively moved along a defined path. As in the circle exercise, any variety of movement commands at whatever intensity desired can be freely combined to achieve a maximal and physiologically reasonable incentive for the horse to exercise. Thereby, human and horse achieve a relationship of trust that goes far beyond the norm, and the horse is challenged both mentally and physically in equal measure.
Falls es Ihnen aufgefallen ist, die Pferde stehen total entspannt hier.
You will have noticed that the horses are standing here totally relaxed.
Aber so im Trab, im Angaloppieren war echt Leistung da.
And yet, there was real performance in the trot and the gallop.
Und genau das geht es. Leistungsfähige und leistungswillige Pferde,
And that is what it's all about. Horses that are skilled and willing to perform.
die sich für ihren Besitzer im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes freiwillig verbiegen,
That voluntarily bend for their owners in the truest sense of the word.
aber tiefenentspannt neben ihm stehen.
But stand next to them, completely relaxed.
Ja? Dann holen wir den Hengst
Well, let's go get the stallion.
und Sie sehen, den Menschen zugewendet.
Yes, turn toward the human.
Uts. Nach der Ecke.
After the corner.
So löst man Konflikte ohne Berührung.
That is how conflicts are solved without contact.
Jawohl, super. Ja?
Yes, sir. Super.
Ich habe gerade gesehen, ich habe das Halfter noch drauf.
I just noticed I still have his halter on.
Ein freies Pferd ist, so finde ich, das letzte Symbol von Freiheit.
A free-roaming horse is, as far as I am concerned, the last symbol of freedom.
Kommt freiwillig zu mir,
He comes to me voluntarily,
obwohl ich echt anstrengend bin.
even though I am strict with him.